about making your sound better.
Hi there guys, Redhead Roman in cooperation with WA Production is speaking. In this tutorial we will take a look at some stereo effects, because we have received a lot of requests asking for showing some like stereo widening techniques or plugins. So we have decided to just do this quite short tutorial that will show the basic, usage of different plugins, native and non-native FL Studio ones, and we will provide you this FLP as well as both of those presets, MIDI, and just this session for free. So be sure to check the description as well. So let's get to it. What I've got here is just simple like supersaw synth in silent, and another type of a supersaw synth Inspire. I just layered it. I routed both of those sounds to the same channel. I put a bit of EQ on it, an SSL compressor to glue it together more, and I've loaded in there 4 different stereo like plugins effects that I know and that I think are very useful. To be honest, I'm not that sure about this Vengeance Produces Suite Stereo MX, but I just put it there as well so we can compare it. I think for the best result, result of the sound, so you can compare it, you should put on your headphones so you will hear it more. You will hear the stereo in there. So yeah, let's get to it. First one, Isotope Ozone 5 imager. That's the stereo effect I love the most. I'm using it all the time. I'm using it on vocals, on synth. Also sometimes I'm using it on my master channel, just to make sure that those low frequencies, because as you can see, this plugin consists of more parts. Like there is multiband, it's basically multiband stereo imager. So you can just, pick which bands do you want to affect and how, and you can just simply drag and drop whatever you want in there, so you can move with whatever you want. So sometimes I just put it on the master channel to make sure that all of those sub low frequencies are mono, and so on and so on. So let's hear let's hear what we will be let's hear the difference between those 4 plugins first. So yeah, that's those 4 plugins. I bet you heard that they are not sounding the same. Each of these plugins sounded a bit different, or maybe more than just a bit, because this Isotope Ozone 5 imager, just, in my opinion, just makes the sound like more present, more sharp, and just adds nice color to it. It's not making that huge wide effect, stereo wide effect, which is doing, for example, this plugin, the Fruity Stereo Shaper. I just turned up these guys, those side guys, and I turned up the delay to the left a bit, so it sounds like this. No, this is really making the wide effect, so that can be used also. I'm using it also sometimes, but not that frequently. This one is a stereo effect by Waves called S1 Shuffler, and it's really pretty badass one. I like it also. I'm not using that frequently, this one. I don't know why. Maybe it just doesn't fit, suit to my production, but it's a great effect. I saw New World Sound is using this one on their Super Saw type of sounds, and a lot of other, like big producers and DJs. So yeah, what I did there is that I turned up this fader, so it's between 1 and 2, and the main magic is doing this knob. You can see how far you can go with it. How far you can go with the stereo effect. So the last one is the effect by Vengeance, by from their producer suite. I'm not sure which one. I think is the first. There are 2 producer like bundles they have. So if you will like this one, you should check it out for sure. So what I did there is that I picked one preset called Ultra Widener, because I'm quite not sure how this all works, but I think it's it's nothing that hard or complicated, because there I can see like stereo wide level, which is on max, mono level, which is the mono signal of the sound. So yeah, and this big mix knob. So yeah, also nice one. Can be used for some like background layer synth, in my opinion, not for the main synth, because it while applying this plugin it loses a bit of power. So yeah, those are plugins I wanted to show you that can do some nice stereo effect. But one more important thing: if you want your mix sound like wider, if you want to make it really huge, you shouldn't apply any of those, or maybe just the first one, maybe just the isotope ozone imager on the master channel, because if you will apply this fruity stereo shaper, for example, it will make all like stereo. It will make kicks, sound stereo, claps, snares, vocals, everything will be like, which is not good. Which is definitely not good. You should apply it on individual parts of the track, on synth. You want to be huge, but there are tons of things that need to be in the center of the mix. Yeah, from vocals through, kicks, percussion, for example. You can pen it, but you will hear it, so do not apply those non-multiband effects on your master channel, because you will ruin the final sound. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something more, and don't forget to subscribe, comment and like, and don't forget to check the description for the free download link. And take care, stay tuned for more tutorials from me, Redhead Roman, and WA Production. And take care, have a nice day, bye.